Welcome back to Walsall Fan TV. This Saturday, Walsall face Grimsby, the Fish Boys, who completed their FA Cup run, going out eventually to Brighton. The 5-0 sort of did it flatter Brighton? I don't know so much, but Grimsby left with lots of games to catch up, which is never good. But let's have a look at their league form, shall we? Tuesday night, away, 0-0 against Mansfield. So that's a solid point for them. Previous to that, won 1-0 away at Sutton. 1-0 home win against Rochdale. A 1-1 draw at home to Newport. And a 2-0 away defeat against high-flying Carlisle. So not a bad set of results. That's 1-2, drawn 2, lost 1. Currently 15th in the table on 46 points, but they've got a game in hand on Walsall. Walsall in 13th on 48 points. So a win for Grimsby would take them above us with a game in hand. So if Walsall are going to get into this top half, we need to be taking at least a point from the Carlisle boys. Players to watch out for Carlisle. One player who's on everybody's radar. He's having a great season. John McAtee plays in the 10 role. 4 goals, 4 assists. But his influence is way above that. When he came on against Brighton, he looked the most influential player for them. Luke Waterfall, centre half, he's doing a great job for him. The guy with all the assists though is left wing back, Anthony Driscoll-Glennon. Left wing back. That's a position where Walsall have not really been getting the action we want. We've had very few assists and goals from wing back positions, and that's putting more pressure on the likes of Hutch and Maddox to try and perform. Another player for Grimsby that we'll be aware of is Otis Khan. 5 goals, 3 assists. So he's having a decent season in midfield for them. So we need to make sure that we've on top of keeping him out, haven't we? Right then, on to team news for Walsall. We've got a couple of players out on international duty. Joe Lowe is playing and training with Wales. And Liam Gordon is off with Guyana. Liam Gordon suffered of late, so maybe the international duty will do him some good. Sort of a change as good as a rest and that sort of thing. Also, Hayden White will be available again after he's completed his suspension. So, is he going to come straight back in? I think probably not. Team news. My predicted team. I would be very disappointed if Mick Flynn didn't stick to the same team, which would be Owen Evans in goal, Riley at right back, Month at left back, with McKenty and Daniels and as centre halves. Very impressive first 90 minutes from McKenty. He did well. On the goal, the first goal that we scored against Gillingham last Saturday, it was Riley. It was his smart thinking that got the pass away to Knowles. And then, of course, another great pass from him to set Hutch away. So we can't underestimate the influence of Riley, even from back in that right back position. In midfield 3 expected. We say Kinsella and Comley shouldn't be playing together, but they do tidy up things very well in front of the back 4. And with the marauding McAtee, we need to make sure we're blocking anything that he's doing. Also in that 3 would be Hutch, so playing left midfield. Maddox, switching with him a little bit, I think. So Maddox more in the 10 or is he going to switch with Hutch and Hutch being the 10? Probably a bit of interchanging. I want to talk about Jacob Maddox a little bit. He seems to have improved a lot very lately. I was sort of almost writing him off. We did have a fan chat when he was spoke very highly of by the other guys, and I was the odd one out, thinking he's one to release perhaps. But has he improved, or is he just doing that extra bit, trying to win a new contract? Because we know what we had a player, Ousa DB, used to be like that. He'd be helpless until near contract time, and then suddenly he'd turn it all on. So, Maddox, what's your thoughts on Maddox? Love to know in the comments if you think he's worth pursuing. See whether you agree with the other guys. And to be honest, from my point of view, I think from his form of late, if he can maintain that, then he's going to be a great strength for next season. Up front, I think he'll continue with Knowles and Williams and then do the same as he normally does. Keep it solid for 60 minutes and then last half hour go out to try and win it and bring Wilco and Matt Stevens on. Still no word on Jamil Matt. He's sort of out of the picture at the minute. Ram did make it onto the bench last Saturday, so maybe he might get a cameo on Saturday as well. So we'll see. Also, we got up and coming the Carlisle home game. That's going to be friend for a £5. So if you want to come along and have a look at that. But we're into the part of the season now where have anybody got anything to play for? Particularly Grimsby and Walsall. Walsall looking for a top half finish. But I mean, there's no promotion to go for. And same with same with Grimsby. They're not going to go down. And unlikely to be anywhere near the playoffs either. So professional pride sometimes makes a better game. We'll see. My prediction will be Grimsby 0, Walsall 1. That'll be a goal in the last 15 minutes to clinch it. That's my prediction. What do you think? Walsall Fan TV, thanks for watching. The joy and the pain. What are we going to see on Saturday? Cheers. Thanks for watching.